when we challenge a harder context, you'll notice you're just going to have a lower hit rate because the correct technique might not be strong enough, but there's also these bad habits that can come in and just make the process even harder. But because this is really only taking up a third of our practice session, what this does is it limits that exposure. And so if you look at this whole routine in a whole, we are still spending most of our time reinforcing clean, correct technique, so that day in and day out, week in, week out, you start to shift that process more towards clean technique again and again and again. And even though my student didn't quite get it as clean as he could in this particular session, in a week, in 2 weeks, all of a sudden this challenge exercise will eventually become the exercise where you can just live in for correct technique.